Hello everyone and welcome to our latest Whirlwind Heights Forecast Center update, and today I am going to talk about a potential severe weather outbreak that is coming to the United States Monday across Minnesota and some of the Midwest that can cause a tornado outbreak. Several strong tornadoes are possible, and guys, I'm actually concerned it could be a pretty big tornado outbreak even for this June, which has been a very active severe weather season. And then after this, I don't see much, but we will start talking about hurricanes. Even though this hurricane season is expected to be suppressed, we will talk about hurricane season across the entire Atlantic Ocean, and I might talk about some of the Southern Pacific. So, without much more to talk about in this intro, let's get right into the forecast. As I'm filming this, we have a severe weather outbreak going on right now, which actually underperformed with that tornado risk, which we did have a 5% CIG one in different areas. We actually had a 10%, but that did not perform. And then our wind outlook was a 30% CIG 2. This has performed. And then our hail risk, 30% CIG 1. That has also performed. And then there's tomorrow's severe weather event. I don't see any tornado risk, which on the SVC outlook, which I do think there is a risk of a brief tornado or two, but tomorrow is a whole lot more conditional. Now, if we for some reason see tornadoes, and we see a good amount of them, they could be significant, but that's really, really, really low. Our wind outlook right now is a 15% no CIG. Just a general 15% wind risk for a lot of North Dakota, northern South Dakota, and western Minnesota, just generally across the northern plains here. And then our hail risk, this is the only significant part of tomorrow, which we have a CIG 1 hail risk that is for northern South Dakota and southern North Dakota. All right, and then our day 3 outlook is a slight risk. I really, really disagree with this. I mean, the latest model runs are just insane. Monday could be a really big day of severe weather. Monday could feature a full-blown tornado outbreak. Heck, I wouldn't even rule out an isolated violent tornado if things play the correct way. But we'll see how this situation evolves. And guys, this is what really gets me. They don't even have a CIG out right now, which is insane to me. There's going to be something that's significant. It's either going to be the tornadoes or it's going to be the winds. So I don't understand why this risk of severe weather is this low, and then we don't have any more data after that. Even the story is destined to disappear, fading from headline news to be all but forgotten. Let's go with composite reflectivity, and then obviously we still have storms going through North and South Dakota, which there could be a marginal, or there could be a small scale flooding event. There could be isolated flooding, so be ready in these locations, but I'm not seeing much. And then I don't know what to use here. Rufus? I guess Rufus model here. Here's what is showing Sunday, which is here. Hail day. Okay. Okay, this does have, guys, this is what this model in particular is showing, which is a more linear mode of storms. And actually, what is this showing? Here's what this is showing. So we can see a couple of discrete cells right here. They may be out front that outflow boundary. I'm not sure. But, like, what this is showing is a... Wait, I'm really confused by this. Okay, I guess what it's showing is that we could see some discrete cells. What I'm going to say is we have the threat of discrete cells, and if we do have discrete cells for a longer period of time on Monday, it's going to pose a more significant tornado threat. And I'll go, we don't have... I don't know why our computer models have to be so confusing about stuff. And SPC, like the SPC outlook, the meteorologist I trust, and then this stuff are just completely... These computer models are just so different. Or just something that this is showing. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyways. I'm gonna go to Monday. Holy crap, guys. Here in Wisconsin, our instability is insane, what this is showing. This is showing almost 5,500 joules per kilogram, and even across northern Minnesota, there's also significant instability. So it's scraped all across the Midwest here. And I think there's a potential tomorrow or Monday for a significant tornado threat if things play the correct way. Alright, now I'm going to show you your temperatures over the next few days. And I'm going to start using these model runs and our temperatures, if this will load. Our temperatures, which we do have a heat wave expected. I don't know what this is showing, but I guess according to this, there's not a heat wave. The heat wave is not coming tomorrow, even though I totally disagree with that. And I don't know what these models are showing, but they were showing something completely different earlier with that giant heat wave coming to the east central United States, and I still think that's going to happen. Because that'd be a crazy, drastic difference. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired of using this computer model data because it's so confusing to use it. Or is this just something on the Weatherize website specifically? Not the app, the website. I just don't get it. Our humidity though, relative humidity, there's a heat wave that's supposed to be coming to the east central United States, and what's worse is that it's going to be humid during the night as well. So you're not really going to get a break from that humidity, which is why it could be dangerous. So if you have respiratory issues, you need to try to limit your time going outside. Across the western United States, as expected, it's pretty dry. However, that's not good considering our wildfire risk that is going on in Utah right now. Or, wait, no. I don't get it. Our humidity here across the western part is pretty low. Which I guess is some good news. I don't know. But, like, there's wildfires going on in Utah as well, so... Yeah, there are wildfires going on in the southwest. There's low humidity here too. Yeah. So, and then let me see total precipitation. Which obviously I need to talk about this. We got a major flooding event going on right now in Kentucky and Tennessee. I'd say at least significant, major, and if you're locally, I'd say even historic. We've seen a lot of rainfall over the last few hours. Wait, crap, this is... I'm just gonna use HRRR model. But here's what this computer model is showing. Just more rainfall across Kentucky and Tennessee. But that's actually a bit further to the east. So areas like Somerset, Williamsburg, near Wartburg and Tennessee, you guys could see some heavy rainfall. So get ready. There's more rainfall coming tonight. And I just posted a short about that. Be sure to go to that short when you're done watching this video. Alright guys, that'll be all I have for today's video. And I'm sorry if things are a little bit confusing. I'm gonna come up with I gotta find a more reliable computer model. They make things really confusing. But I'm pretty sure there's a heat wave coming to the east central United States. So, spread the gospel and stay protected. We'll see you in the next forecast.